some great new tools at SSA.gov, my friends, and you should definitely register and open up an account there. It's fantastic. They're they're really up in their game. And anytime you log in and register, or anytime you log in, once you register, you'll get multi-factor authentication. They'll text you so you can, to make sure it's you. I could not be happier. So anyway, so here you're going to go to SSA.gov. And it'll say register, log in / register on the top right hand side. I'm not going to do it. I've already done it, and I'm not going to sign out just to show you guys how to do it. You can figure it out. Anyway, so what happens here, you print and save a copy of your Social Security statement as a PDF. Why you would not do that? You need to. I mean, you need to keep them all, man. Just keep them as a document, put it on a jump drive, and you are good to go. Replace your Social Security card should you need it. But anyway, so you see right here, last year I made the max for earnings. It says this is correct. In that case, it was. Review your earnings now. I'm not going to show you guys what I made, but you can. Trust me. Well, last year I made the earnings. The max, 10 years ago, we weren't making anywhere near that. That's for doggone sure. So anyway, you can see right here, 137 is what I made in 2022 relative to 2020, relative to the taxation of Social Security. We should raise the taxes on the earnings. And that won't do much, but whatever, it's coming. Snippy Joe says if you're making over 400, you'll pay higher Social Security tax. Remember, I pay on both sides. I'm not just paying 6.4 for me. I'm paying 12.8. Or 6.2, yeah, 12.4, 6.2 on both sides. But anyway, that's the benefit of being self-employed. All right, so look, this is what's awesome. Your monthly benefit at full retirement age. If I retire at my full retirement age, I was born in 1970, so my full retirement age is 67, and yours is too, unless you were born before 1960. I'll just say I made $150,000 a year for the future, all right? And I'm not including my spouse. So the spousal thing is a little bit odd, actually. That was a little bit confusing, so we'll come back around that. So basically, I'm 50 years old now. I'm going to work until I'm my full retirement age. My PIA will be this right here, 3161. Again, I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to work until my full retirement age is 67. I'm going to average $150,000 a year until then, and I'm not including a spouse. So by the time I hit 67, my PIA will be 3161. But this is where Social Security, and I'll say that for another video. Just as an FYI, this is where Social Security screws us up royally. It's not going to be 3161. It's going to be 3161 with cost of living adjustments. People make that mistake all the time. Anyway, right now, if I took it early, it cost me $1,000 a month if I take it early, man. At 62, look at that, $1,000 a month. Hey, that's $12,000 a year for 5 years. 12 times, that's $60,000. I just don't think it's worth it. Anyway, so if I delay it for 3 years, I'll be almost another $1,000 a month. Look at that. Let's see. So I give you all these breakdown here. Retirement benefit as a spouse, and I put my spouse's PIA was $1,500. This is irrelevant because I will not get a spousal benefit because I was born after the 2nd of January, 1954. And as such, I can't file and suspend all that. So when I go to file, they're going to say, hey, we're going to give you the max, either your benefit or your spousal benefit. In this case, it'll be my benefit. If I delay, you can see all this right here. It just is fantastic, man. Customer retirement benefit, I'm just a big fan. So hold on a second, I want to show you a couple other tools. All right, so right here, you can receive about $2,800 a month if I'm disabled. Remember my man Skip Ritchie at the Skip Ritchie Law Firm. He says basically after 55 is a whole lot easier to get a claim approved. So I'm not 55. So yeah, I'm not saying, look, no one's getting rich off Social Security. No one's getting rich off disability. So stop screaming bloody murder. All those people are shirking the system. Well, there are some for sure, but no one's getting rich off it. Anyway, at the end of the day, the point being, if you're before 55, it's going to be harder to get a claim filed. So make sure you see legal guidance. And I recommend my man Skip Ritchie at the Skip Ritchie Law Firm. I qualify for Medicare Part A and Part B because I've already paid for all this stuff to qualify for Medicare. I hope that makes sense. So lots of great stuff in here. I'm going to show you a couple of things for the tools and how we can use this. Pretty cool. Calculate your benefit for your current or former spouse. Your current or former spouse may receive benefits based on my earnings record. So let's just say my better half was born January 1st. We'll say 1974. 1970. Okay, so I got to do like that. We'll say 1974. And she's 4 years younger than me. and she'll take hers at her full retirement age, all right, and see what they show us. Her benefit would be $1,566. Well, show it up here. Nah, shoot. All right, cool. So look at that. So it even tells you what your benefit would be as a spousal benefit, $1,560. It's freaking awesome, man. Now, again, that's in today's numbers. It's not inflated. All right, so let's check this out. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to retire now. I'm never going to work again in my life. I'm done. All right, so I'm going to say I'm going to retire at, or not retire. I'm going to take my benefit. That's, see, it's confusing. Where you take your benefit is what they're calling retirement age. And that's where a lot of people get confused. So I'm retiring is not synonymous with taking your benefit. It is for Social Security, but in the real world it's not. So I'm just going to say I'm not making any more money. I'm going to make no more money, and I'm going to take my benefit at 67. Ooh, what happens to it drops from my full retirement age benefit. My PIA drops from, was it $3,100 to $2,500. So if I make not $1 more of earned income, my benefit drops by, what, $700, a little bit less than $700 a month. All right, so if we go down here, what does it do for my spouse here? Calculate. Her benefit would go, I don't know why it'd be $1,566. Okay, so I'm not sure about that. Why did that not change? Her benefit would be half of that. That's weird. Okay, they didn't change that. That's strange. I wonder why they didn't change that. They're still using the older benefit. Yeah, all right, we'll just mess around with that. But anyway, so right now you can see my future salary is 0. Oh, because they're pulling off that right there. I see. Okay. Ah, man, that stinks. So it doesn't allow you to change this on the fly. This is locked in. Your monthly benefit as it is locked. Okay, I don't like that. That sucks. I mean, they're basically saying your monthly benefit at full retirement age right now is $3,132. Yeah, but if I change around, it'd be nice to see what they changed for my spousal benefit. But you have to do that manually. It's not hard. It's just half of this, man. So basically, I'd be $2,500 a month. That's if I didn't make one more penny. If I took my benefit early, it'd be $1,759 a month. That's if I didn't make one more penny. So let's see. I'm going to say it should still be the same, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, $1,759 a month. Isn't that crazy? And that's if I make just nothing. All right, so let's go back here. We'll take it at full retirement age. All right. So again, I'm 50. I don't earn one more penny. My benefit goes from $3,132 to $2,500. That's, I mean, just see what I'm saying? So let's say I earn $50,000 here. All right. It goes from $2,500 to 26. Is that 26 or 28? I think it's 26. 26. So not a huge amount. Not a huge. I mean, don't work because of Social Security. I mean, you can work, but don't work to big up your benefits. I mean, literally, if I go from not making $1 to making $50,000, crappy old job, my benefit goes all of $131 a month. Just not that big of a deal. If I go to 100,000, probably 37, 38, 20. I mean 29, $2,900 a month. So if you're in a crappy job, and this is why you got to go fill this stuff out. You got to say, look, man, how much would it be in today's numbers if I quit my crappy old job right now? I'm making $100,000 a year. You know, I got my benefits gonna be $2,917. What if I stop doing that? That's just killing me, and I just get a job for freaking $40,000 a year. So it'll go from $2,900 for $40,000 a year to $2,600, $2,583. It's only $400 a month less. Oh, man, I mean, I tell you, man, it's such a good tool. It just shows you right there. I'm gonna do another video on how Social Security underestimates its own, how Social Security underestimates the actual benefit you'll get as well. All right, love to hear your comments. We'll see you.